Welcome to two. So a look at our starters for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope, and it's Carter in at the 5. And for Cleveland, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell out there with Isaac Okoro, and it's Hunter in at the 3. Here's Banchero. All right, Doris, how about teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs?
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
Now here's Okoro. Mobley, a screen on Caldwell-Pope. Here's Okoro, and he hits the jumper. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. All alone. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Allen a screen. Hunter passes to Allen. He can't get it to go. Oh, nice D from Carter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. He said watching tape in preparation for this game, Wendell Carter just kept showing up. Whether it was on the boards, being in the right position defensively, or even stretching the floor at the offensive end. Carter makes a lot of plays that help his team. Brian?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Mitchell, good.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Here's Suggs. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Allen. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jared Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
BA, this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in front. He is a special defender.
He drops it from range.
You can see the feel Franz Wagner has for the game. Just great vision right there.
Pass to Okoro from the arc. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Wagner. It's stolen by Hunter. Mobley passes to Mitchell. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Oh, nice D from Carter.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And Caro no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And here's Hunter for 3. Orlando with the rebound. And the Magic pushing it up now. And Caro with it. And it's Hunter picking him up. And Caro outside. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Allen.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. The kick to Hunter. Caldwell-Pope against Hunter. Caldwell-Pope with it. Uses the glass on the layup. Caldwell-Pope's got 5 now.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Caldwell-Pope against Mitchell. Hunter on the wing. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell showing off that great vision.
Here's Okoro. He's got 5. Outside Hunter. Mobley against Banchero. 6 to shoot to the right side. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Pass to Mitchell. Launches the 3. A rebound by Carter. Magic trail by 5. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. There's the triple. The rebound by Carter.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Suggs. Still without a bucket. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Wagner for three. He buries it from three.
Franz Wagner is a very capable offensive player. Knock down those deep shots, young sir.
Outside Mitchell. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Cavaliers. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Okoro is out there with Mitchell, and it's Hunter in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Now here's Carter. Up top, Banchero. Hunter covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wagner inside. Mobley's on him. That one's good. This game is all even. Wagner's got 8 points.
That's a big-time finish by Franz Wagner. Might be young, but he is undeterred.
Mobley, left side. Allen on the wing. He tries for three. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, BA? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
Outside Hunter. For three, Allen sinks the tray. He's got 5.
Okay, Mr. Allen, I did not know the three-point shot was in your bag. Nicely done.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Off target with the 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
And Mitchell with the slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Here's Banchero. Lays it up and banks it in. Banchero's got 5 points in the quarter.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Okoro. 5 points in the game. Back to Hunter. Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell, look out! Spider Mitchell putting on a show.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Out to Mobley. Three-pointer. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mobley's got his first 3 points of the game. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. following the bucket by the Magic.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Mobley passes to Okoro. Now Hunter. Back to Mobley. 51 seconds left in the first half. Oh, nice D from Carter. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Knocks it down from distance. And now it's a 5-point Orlando lead.
Well, you see the decision-making of Paolo Banchero is so impressive. Comes into the league with that skill and really elevating it.
To the middle. Here's Allen. Cleveland gets it back. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Mitchell against Caldwell Pope. Mobley outside, looking to win the run. Orlando with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
I mean, you talk about it factor, Banchero's got it, man. What a move.
Okoro outside. Suggs against Mitchell. Allen, the pass to Mobley. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Cleveland shooting their fourth attempt at the line tonight.
Jalen Suggs.
And stolen by Mobley. No good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Orlando ahead, up 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope displaying his skills today.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So for Orlando right now, the tandem at 1 and 2, Black and Harris. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Mo Wagner, and it's De Silva in at small forward. Here's Black, and he gets that one. And the Magic lead by 4.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
They set a pick. Garland for 3. Orlando with the rebound. Doris, so much improvement from Garland since coming into the league.
Oh, no doubt, Brian. This guy is now a do-it-all guard. You can play him at both the 1 and the 2 positions. The versatility that he possesses is such an important aspect in the league today.
Now here's Wagner. Isaac outside. Shot clock at 3. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Isaac's got his first 2 points.
And he's a strong man. Isaac's so physical getting to the bucket.
On the wing, Wade from behind the arc. Counted from distance.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Here's Black, and he goes in for the dunk.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Now here's Merrill. No points so far. Pass to Thompson. Over Wagner. Out to Garland. Off with the layup. Magic leading by 5. Isaac, the pass to Wagner. Here's Black. Here's De Silva, guarded by Garland. Wagner for 3. Strus grabs the miss. The Cavaliers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Launches it. No luck on that one. Orlando has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. They get the rebound. Floats one up, and Wagner with the layup.
That, to me, is exactly the kind of play you want from Mo Wagner. Aggressively chasing the rebound and getting a second chance opportunity.
Now here's Merrill. Thompson, a screen on Harris. Merrill, that's good.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Here's Black. Kicks it out to Isaac.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Black. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Black's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Merrill, right side. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Magic leading by 4. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And that one's good.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Cleveland has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Thompson. Orlando with the rebound.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
De Silva, no good. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Isaac. To the wing, right side. The 3. Here's De Silva. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Outside Garland.
Orlando foul. Black. Face first. First team foul.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter.
Well, credit Mo Wagner for making that a tough shot. At 7 feet, with that mobility, he should be able to guard. Well, just it's easy to say, this guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Garland looking around. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Team foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
And that one misses. Good on the second one. Outside Mitchell. Mobley, he's open. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket. Oh, he got it up in time, but that takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. It's the Magic up 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell out there with Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Magic leading by 6. Carter, the pass to Caldwell Pope. The floater. The 3 is up. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Suggs outside with the drive and a two-handed jam.
This is a demonstration of how dangerous Jalen Suggs can be when he decides to take it to the rack with strength. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. The three from Okoro. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
The shot's good.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Now here's Mobley. Fires the three. It's another three for Cleveland.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Suggs. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Suggs has got 9 points now in the quarter. Outside Mitchell. Got a piece of it. Suggs against Hunter. The kick out to Banchero. The three from distance. Paolo. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Now here's Caldwell Pope, and he drives in. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
First team foul.
Here's Hunter. Allen on the wing. Pass to Okoro. And the ball out of play. The Magic will have it. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. Now Wagner. And that one drops.
Wagner likes to work his way to the painted area as much as possible. Look how comfortable he is finishing around the rim.
Oh, Mitchell with the smooth stroke from distance.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Suggs, right side. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Yeah, Jalen Suggs has found his rhythm, and now he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal. He is leaving no doubt that the defense could have a tough night.
And Mobley gets it to go.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Stolen by Carter. Mobley against Caldwell Pope. This one for three. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Magic.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jalen Suggs.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Paolo Banchero, a guy who not only has the frame, but he's got the mind and the work habits to be great in this league. Can't wait to watch.
From deep, Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Magic. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. It's Banchero with the drive.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
So it's the Magic winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of. for joining us. Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. George out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Embiid in at the center position. And for Cleveland, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Okoro is out there with Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Getting up and finishing, Maxey leaving no doubt.
Here's Mitchell, fires from deep. They get it again. Here's Mobley. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
And here is Maxey. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Ooh, that is fierce. You want to see a player with no fear? That is Tyrese Maxey.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. Can't get it to fall. Now Philadelphia with it. George feels it out a bit. Drummond with the screen. Jacks up a 3. George, no good. The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Offensive rebound.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I talked with him about Joel Embiid and asked him what he wants his team to do against him defensively. And he said, I told our big guys to play with physicality out there, but to also know when to go straight up and not let him bait us into silly fouls. It's not an easy assignment, but coach seemed confident in their chances of containing Joel. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Fast break, Philadelphia. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's lane. Look, he just bats that ball away.
Outside for Mitchell. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
George's shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of body there to cover. Mobley using that to his advantage.
Cleveland shooting their first foul shot of the game. We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Hunter.
2 minutes.
Pass to Okoro. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Now here's Maxey. Defense right on him. Oubre passes to Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Screen by Embiid. Fires for 3. Philadelphia with another miss.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Allen can't get it to go.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Hunter the screen. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Sixers trailing. Drummond with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. Maxey passes to Drummond. Back to Maxey. Drummond to screen on Mitchell. Outside Maxey. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
So locked in from range, Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
Here's Mitchell. The rebound by Maxey.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here's Embiid. Hits the jump hook.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter here. From deep, Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. For three, Maxey. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Maxey and Oubre pair up at the 1 and the 2. Joel Embiid is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's George in at the 3. And Mobley has got the ball here for Cleveland. 4-point game. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Richard Jared Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like Allen. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation. But a difference maker at the rim, that is where he's at his best.
Now here's Mitchell. Tries to break his ice. The slam by Donovan Mitchell.
I see you, Mr. Mitchell. Now look, for a 6'1" guard, this man can absolutely fly.
For three, Maxey. Shot that time, not on target.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And keeping us updated from the sideline. Wow! Put that in the dunk contest.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Here's Maxey. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Isaac Okoro. And what a breakout fourth year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Kept alive. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Cleveland shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
76ers trail by 3. Fast break, Philadelphia. And George launches it from deep. That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed. George has got 5.
With an efficient jump shot and limitless confidence, man, I tell you what, George is a threat from just about anywhere on the floor. And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. 5 to shoot. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Welcome to dance class hosted by Donovan Mitchell.
And it's out of bounds. The Sixers able to retain possession here. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Oh, they get a hand on it. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Donovan Mitchell.
Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Launches it. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
Watch out when Maxey finds his groove like this. He'll just keep coming at you and at you.
The 3 from Mitchell. Can't get it to drop. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Hunter. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Sharing the love. If you get yourself this open, Mitchell will set you up.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Oubre finds Embiid. Here's George. 1:02 left in the half. Here's the floater. Here's Embiid. Oh, putting in the work. Embiid finishes inside.
This is why they feed Embiid. His teammates trust his ability to get the job done.
Mitchell, good.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Maxey against Mitchell. Now here's Maxey. 14 points for him. To the paint. Clock at 6. The 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night. The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. And there's Oubre. That one's good. On the assist by George. Oubre's got 5 now.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
It's a tie game in Cleveland. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Tristan Thompson is out there with Dean Wade. Then it's Darius Garland. Then there's Sam Merrill. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The Cavaliers leading. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Garland feeling it out a bit. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
I don't think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game, the way he wiggles in and out of the lane. It is so impressive. He is such a great, confident floor leader.
Outside Walker. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Outside Walker. And there's the screen. Driving inside. Thompson pulls it in. Cleveland leading by 6. Pass to Strus. Back to Garland. On the wing, Wade. Walker covering. And here's Strus outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Strus has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The 76ers have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Walker for 3. And the 76ers get it back. And they get it back. Bona. And they converted last on attempt number 3.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Lowry against Garland. Outside Strus. Now Merrill. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to Strus. Launches a 3. Edwards pulls it in.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Garland against Walker. Pass to Wade. Here's Garland. Off target at the rim. 76ers trail by 4. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Garland.
2 minutes.
Down low. Here's Strus.
2 minutes.
And the lamp is good off the glass. Strus has got 5 now.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Lowry. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, even inside among the bigs, Lowry can find his finish. I mean, he's that clever offensively.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. Merrill outside. Takes a 3. The shot no good. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Edwards. Count it. Good. And now it's just a 2-point Cleveland lead.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Fires in the triple.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great dime right there.
Here's Lowry. It's rebounded by Wade. The Cavaliers lead by 5. Pass to Garland. From outside the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Inside. Cavaliers hooked that.
Any possession that ends with him finishing at the rim is ideal.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Thompson passes to Garland. Outside Strus. Puts up a 3. And it's Bona with a rebound. Bona's got his 4th rebound in this one. Takes it inside.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. Wade's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Cavaliers ahead.
You know what time it is.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. 76ers trail by 4. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Joel Embiid, Kelly Oubre out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Maxey, and it's George in a shooting guard. Here's Oubre. Count it.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Back to Mitchell. Puts one up from 19. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Right. Now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Maxey attacking. Soft touch off the glass.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Mobley outside. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. Hunter against George. To tie it up. Driving in. The kick out to Maxey. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
George outside. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid with it to take the lead. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
From deep, Mitchell. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Drummond with the ball. Now guarded by Mobley. George outside. Back to Drummond. Kicks it to George. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
And here's Hunter for 3. Drummond grabs the miss.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Drummond's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Shakes him. Kicks it to George. Pass to Oubre. Shot clock at 5. Mobley with the block. From deep, Mitchell. 3-ball. Donovan Mitchell.
This is what makes Mitchell such a tough cover, skilled at sticking it right off the dribble.
And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. There's a screen. And Maxey, here we go. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Attacking in a big moment. Maxey is not holding back.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Outside Mitchell. Hunter against Oubre. 3-pointer. The rebound by Embiid. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Count it!
When it comes down to crunch time, Maxey wants the ball in his hands.
Cleveland has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Pass to Hunter. From downtown, he connects! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's George. It's stolen.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much, they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
Here's Mitchell to tie it up. Misses the trade. So it's the 76ers taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Out there with Drummond, and it's Embiid in at the 5. And for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope, and it's Carter in at the 5. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. And I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's George, and it's Paul George with the finish.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
And that one's good, Wagner.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
And finished off by Oubre.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
And Stan, after a few down years, the Magic has been recaptured here in Orlando.
It sure has, Kevin. They've had great draft picks. They have a couple of young franchise cornerstones. They've got size. They've got guys who will continue to improve. This team's got a chance to be really, really good going forward.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. Measuring the shot before receiving the pass, you can't guard that.
Banchero looking around. Sinks the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Back to Suggs. Out to Carter. Trying his luck from deep. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Wagner against Oubre. Outside, George. Just 5 on the clock. Lays it up and banks it in. George has got 7 points in the game.
I love seeing George be so assertive down low. Certainly doesn't lack confidence. An accomplished scorer.
Ball's knocked loose. Embiid against Wagner. Now here's Embiid. Defense is right there. Hefty move. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Franz Wagner.
Wow, Embiid pulls the defender in close and then gets all the contact he wants.
That That one is no good.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Here's Embiid. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Outside for George. .135 left to play in the first quarter. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Franz Wagner.
Solid play there from PG. Absorbing the contact, but staying with that shot for the and one.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity in that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Here's Oubre. The Magic getting the bucket. Drummond passes to Embiid. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, that's about as high percentage of look as Drummond's going to get. Nice job inside.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Embiid with the steal. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the first. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Maxey against Banchero. Out to Carter from past the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc. We've got 33 seconds left here in the first quarter. The 76ers lead. Oubre outside. In the corner, Drummond with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, if Drummond's going to score, the paint is where it's going to happen.
Driving in, here's Suggs. Out to Carter. Pass to Banchero. Three-pointer. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. 76ers on top. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, running the wings, it's Oubre and George. Andre Drummond is out there with Embiid, and it's Maxey in at the point guard position. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season. The Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Embiid kicks to Maxey. Embiid with the screen on Caldwell Pope. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Using that momentum to just prepare for liftoff. Suggs with a problem on the drive.
Here's Embiid. Slam home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that
when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And they pick up 2. Wagner's got 5 points so far. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
And always a smooth athlete. KCP doing a better job of drawing contact.
So, Stan, we watched Kentavious Caldwell-Pope's career, and he's played for a handful of teams. And he's been a starter on multiple title teams, including the 2020 LA Lakers.
Yeah, Kevin, I loved coaching him. This guy is a hard worker. He's one of the best conditioned athletes in the league. His stamina is incredible. He knocks down threes. It's not a coincidence that he's been on championship teams in 2 different cities.
Amazing.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
A shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good. The 76ers leading by 4. Maxey with it. Defended now by Wagner. And Embiid throws it down.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw drop. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Caldwell-Pope against Maxey. George sets a screen for Maxey. Just 4 to shoot. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Drummond. Carter pulls it in.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Up top, Embiid. Embiid powers it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And Orlando will get a change here. Wagner's checked in.
21. Mo Wagner.
The Magic trail by 6. To the inside. Caldwell-Pope. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Really most effective when he's in attack mode, and KCP with the athleticism to do it.
Oubre dishes to George. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
54 seconds left now here in the second. Embiid inside. He's defended by Wagner. Embiid, no good. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
Oubre, good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
It's tipped. Stolen by George. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Embiid. Embiid absorbs the contact on the finish.
And right there, Embiid showing he's just too big and too skilled to stop. Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. George passes to Drummond. Rebound by the Magic. He gets it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Black and Harris are the guard set. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's De Silva in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Down low, here's Boda. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. The Magic shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin, and I think 2 things. Number one, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players. So you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
The Magic trail by 3. Here's Black. Pass to De Silva. Black in the post, now recovering, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
The Magic shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Philadelphia's shooting has been sensational, 75% for the game. Walker against Harris. Fires the 3. The rebound by Bataze. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the 76ers. Walker against Harris. Now here's Walker. He's guarded closely. 5 on the clock. It's Edwards on the wing. Nothing on the board.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Here's Black. That's tipped. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Walker. Lowry setting the pick for Walker.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's the teardrop. It's tipped. 1:51 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's De Silva. Edwards defending. And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The tie for the ball. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections. because that tells you who's affecting the game.
On the wing, Walker, guarded by Harris. And Walker throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Black. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
Orlando shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. And the first one drops.
Black taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And here's Walker outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Walker's got 5 points so far. Here's Black, while recovering. Black the pass to Bitadze. To the paint. 43 seconds left in the third. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Harris against Walker. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Walker. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Here's Walker. He's got 5. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to Edwards. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The 76ers shoot their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And Edwards drops them both. Here's Black. Out to the wing. Fires from deep. Got it!
Oh, amazing! Perfect timing there.
And that's a crucial 3 there. They've cut it close going into the 4th. This is far from over.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. Andre Drummond is out there with Paul George. And it's Embiid in at the center. Oubre for 3. Orlando grabs the miss.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And sweet drive there. KCP, a smooth operator with terrific straight line speed. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Mo Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Maxey attacking. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Ball violation. That's a jump ball.
Wagner kicks to Caldwell Pope. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here he goes. Pass to Suggs. 5 to shoot. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Embiid. It's George on the wing. Drummond. That shot off. Great defense that time from Banchero. Suggs looking around. That shot is off. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Embiid with the power.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Embiid, the pass to Oubre. Pass to Drummond. To the wing on the left. Embiid against Banchero. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Orlando's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Here's Suggs. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Embiid with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Inside. Embiid, no good.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
And for his position, Banchero, great vision and willingness to make the extra pass.
Caldwell Pope against Maxey. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for the shooters and then converting.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Suggs passes to Banchero.
Good work on the defensive end by Drummond, using his size to bother the shooter.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Pass to Embiid. Outside, Maxey. And the 3 off target. Magic have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Banchero kicks to Suggs. 51 seconds left to play here in the fourth. From the low block, it counts.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Pass to Embiid. Now Drummond. And the call on the shot. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now report team foul.
At the line for the Sixers,
Calls to me. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to do a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Can't sink it, and that was an important free throw. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Maxey against Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get it quickly.
Outside, Maxey lets it go from deep. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball.
Mitchell out there with Isaac Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Magic, the backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. And it's Carter in at the 5, down low. The 3 from Suggs. The Cavaliers pull it in. Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris, so agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
A quick shot there. It's off target. Hunter with the ball. Caldwell-Pope covering. Here's Mobley. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And that gets us rolling. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Suggs finds Carter. Wagner outside. Hits a three-pointer.
Franz Wagner is a very capable offensive player. Knock down those deep shots, young sir.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Outside, Caldwell-Pope from deep. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Over Banchero. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Mobley's gotten his second bucket.
Okay, Evan Mobley a big, folks, but you can see the touch on that mid-range jumper. That's pure.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Mobley, no good. Orlando has gone 1 of 4 from deep. For 3, Caldwell-Pope gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
You can run offense through Banchero time and time again. I mean, he is a special talent.
From deep, Mobley. They grab their own miss. Knocked away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Suggs. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
Boy, that is outstanding defense from Jalen Suggs. The ability to contest without fouling. Get in the space of that offensive player. Nice.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs? The team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title.
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
Just 5 to shoot. Suggs with it. Picked up by Allen. Suggs, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, we have each other's backs. That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
For the Magic, Jalen Suggs, taking 2 shots. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he knocks down the first one.
Despite his young age, we know Jalen Suggs has proven to be a tremendous leader. His teammates love playing with this guy. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Three-pointer, no good. Orlando leading by 3. Pass to Banchero. Wagner outside. Back to Banchero. Banked it in off the glass.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Mitchell against Suggs. Mobley outside. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Mobley's got 7 points in the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Suggs. And he dunks it down.
You can see Suggs is vertical. Makes that dunk look effortless.
And stolen by Banchero. 32 seconds left to play in the first. And that one good.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
The kick to Hunter. Okoro on the wing. No good on the triple. Here's Orlando. They're on a 15-6 run. Banchero the screen. Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 5. Takes the 3. The shot won't fall. And so it's the Orlando Magic leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Look. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope, and it's Carter in at the 5. That's who's out there for Orlando. Carter, a screen on Mobley. The 3 from Banchero, and the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
The offensive rebound. Mobley. The ball's knocked loose. Wagner with a steal. They push it up 4 on 3. It's Banchero just showing off now.
I mean, you talk about it factor. Banchero's got it, man. What a move.
Count that one. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. There's the triple. Oh, Mitchell with the smooth stroke from distance.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Suggs for 3. Donovan Mitchell with a board. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 6-point game. And here's Okoro. Fires from deep. Knocks it down from distance. Okoro's got his first 3 points of the game.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
Here's Suggs. Hunter with the rebound.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
No one covering. And now just a 1-point Orlando lead.
Boy, how quick from the touch to the release for Donovan Mitchell. Look out, defense.
Now the Cavaliers with it. It's been 8 unanswered for them. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Wagner. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points.
You can see the feel Franz Wagner has for the game. Just great vision right there.
Mobley, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hunter against Banchero.
2 minutes remaining.
Wagner with a screen on Hunter. The 3 from Banchero. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Hunter. Knocks it loose. Suggs with it. Picked up by Allen. There's the 3. And it's Suggs with the 3. Now it's a 4-point Magic lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
There's 57 seconds left in the second period. Now Wagner. Suggs surveys the D. 5 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Hunter. Can they get it? Cleveland again missing. Orlando has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Banchero. Banchero delivers inside.
Paolo Banchero, so assertive in the paint. You love to watch that guy work down there.
Allen with a screen on Suggs. Mobley outside. Okoro on the wing. Outside for Mitchell. From deep, Mobley. Not going to go that time. And so we wrap up the first half. Orlando ahead, up by 8. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Jalen Suggs with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court for the Cavaliers. Sam Merrill out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Dean Wade. And it's Strus in at the 3. De Silva with the bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Garland. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
And he lays it up and in. Isaac's got his first bucket in this one.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Thompson draws the double. The 3 ball. Wade misses. Orlando leading by 10. Oh, got a piece of it. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Here's Black. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Black.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The Magic's shooting has been great this game, 58%.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Merrill outside. Strus with a screen on Harris. Here's Merrill. He gets it in there.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Black, guarded by Garland. Black passes to Isaac. Drops in the three. Isaac's got 5 points.
Boy, Jonathan Isaac, if he can consistently make shots, he has got such incredible potential.
Strus. Orlando grabs the miss. Isaac right side. Wagner outside. Pass to Black. And he throws it down with one hand.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Here's Wagner. Still no points. Lets the three fly. Thompson pulls it in. The Cavaliers trail by 17.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
They set the pick from deep. Strus. It's hauled in by Isaac. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Harris with it. He's picked up by Garland. Lets it go from deep. No good on the shot. The Cavaliers have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Pass to Merrill. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Isaac. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 7.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Merrill passes to Garland. 1:09 left to play in the third. Wade, yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Now, this, guys, is something Garland does so well. Excellent reading defenses, exploiting them in the pick and rolls. That is nicely done.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Wagner's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Thompson, a screen on Isaac. Wade misses. Magic leading by 20. And the dunk by Isaac.
Boy, at his size, Jonathan Isaac moves so well. The long strides in transition, wow.
Thompson with a screen from deep. Strus. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's De Silva. Orlando gets it back. Here's Black. He has 6. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Merrill outside. This one for 3. The shot off that time. And so it's Orlando with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Out of bounds.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner, and it's Suggs in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando. Okoro passes to Mitchell. Fires the 3. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Another shot. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
What you love about Franz Wagner, this guy is unafraid to mix it up on the backboards, gets position and goes to work.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Out to Mobley. That one no good. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Orlando Magic. And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Hunter. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Mitchell with the ball. Caldwell Pope covering. And here's Hunter for three. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Hunter's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Suggs. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
Yeah, Jalen Suggs has found his rhythm, and now he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal. He is leaving no doubt that the defense could have a tough night.
The three from Mitchell. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Carter's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Back to Suggs. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Magic?
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
The Cavaliers have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Cleveland again missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
The three from Suggs. Fires hitting the triple. Suggs has got 19 points.
Boy, if Suggs is knocking this shot down consistently, the spacing will open up.
Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Suggs. Mobley passes to Okoro. And he gets the bucket.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
For Orlando, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And another 3 for Orlando.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Mitchell. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
Stolen by Mitchell. From behind the arc. Knocks down the triple. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Magic.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jalen Suggs.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Banchero. Here's Suggs. Goes back up, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
That's a crafty up fake by Jalen Suggs, taunting the defense, getting the whistle. Oh, yes, sir.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And it's Cleveland's ball. Outside Hunter. Pass to Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Okoro, no good. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
And here's Suggs.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Magic, Jalen Suggs.
Suggs hits them both. On the wing, Mitchell. Can't connect. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. Showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Mitchell is out there with the coral. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And for the 76ers. Running the wings, it's Oubre and George. Andre Drummond is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the point guard. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Embiid dishes to Drummond. Outside, Maxey. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. 4 on the shot clock. The 3 from George. A second chance effort. And Drummond kicks to Embiid. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
Mitchell passes to Hunter. Back to Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Embiid. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Shooting for Cleveland.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Now, here's Maxey. Basket counts.
You know, Maxey finds all kinds of ways to score, and he knows only one speed. Flat out, all out.
Hunter sets a screen for Mitchell. Good on the triple.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And then George with the jam.
You know, some of the sequences and plays that George pulls off, just amazing when you consider how good this guy is, particularly handling the ball now.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 5.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Here's Maxey. Pass to George. In the corner, it's Oubre. Maxey in the corner. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Once he gets that low, there's nothing you can do about it. Embiid is a major handful inside.
Here's Mitchell. There's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Oubre. Embiid inside. Defended by Allen. Oubre against Mitchell. Oubre kicks to Drummond. Outside for George. Just 5 to shoot. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
The drive by Mitchell and the rejection by Embiid. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by George. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, the leaping ability of Mitchell, allowing him to go way upstairs.
Embiid, the pass to George. To the inside. And there's Drummond. That's good on the assist by George.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Allen. He has yet to score. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. So for much of the brief time I had with him, he was talking about Evan Mobley. He said this kid is not a kid. This is a mature big man who affects all aspects of the game at both ends. But in particular, he's worried about Mobley's defensive presence and his ability to guard every position on the floor. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Wasted no time on that one. Maxi's got 5 points so far.
With the speed at which Maxey plays, that pull-up is almost impossible to deal with.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Oubre at the elbow. It's Drummond. Good. Nice job down low. Drummond's got his second basket.
When Drummond's points come, they tend to come inside. He's got a lot of ways to beat you down low.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
11 seconds left to play in the first. Mitchell passes to Mobley, and Mobley throws it down. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness. And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Philadelphia ahead. They lead. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. George is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. And Joel Embiid is center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around, and he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his toughness. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Back to Maxey. 6 to shoot. And George kicks to Embiid. Now here's Okoro. Tight defense on him. And then Allen slams it in.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Loads it up there for Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Check out Maxey with the throwdown. Boy, he can get off the ground quick.
George against Mitchell. Allen, a screen on George. And it's Mitchell missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin? Wow.
I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. Here's Maxey. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, showing that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
The same day, Clark, that Tyrese Maxey was named to the All-Star game, he scored a career high and was great doing it.
How about that, Kevin? How ironic is that? It was his first All-Star selection, by the way. But this has been the story with Maxey. I mean, he just continues to make great progress in his game. He's a really dynamic young player with still room to grow.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Here's Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Now George. After the missed three from Evan Mobley. Fires the three. The 76ers with another miss.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. Philadelphia has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Jared Allen.
You know, it's the muscle and size of Embiid that allow him to score through contact.
The 76ers shooting their fifth attempt at the line in the game. Clark, we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special, special talent in Embiid. You know, one of the things you really appreciate about Maxey is how freely he plays. He just throws himself in there, fearless about looking for ways to get involved in the play and then make an impact.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And slam dunk by Maxey.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
46 seconds left in the first half. Hunter with a screen on George. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And stolen by Maxey.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy two if the defense wasn't there.
Here's Oubre. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Cavaliers trail by 9. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Holds it up there for Mobley. Mitchell outside. 6 on the shot clock, and it's Allen with the jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Yeah, what you wouldn't know, they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off play.
There will be a 2-minute review to the play.
Signaling they are going to review the tape.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quick.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close.
They're thinking about the shot.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the court for Cleveland, they've got Darius Garland. Tristan Thompson is out there with Wade. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Merrill in at the 2 spot. Out to Edwards. Back to Lowry. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
Garland surveying the D. Pass to Merrill. The screen from Thompson. 4 on the clock. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan. Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Wade finds Garland. Wade sets the pick for Garland. Out to Wade. Puts up a 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Wade's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Cavs. Lowry passes to Yabusele. Back to Lowry. Edwards, a screen on Garland. The drive by Lowry. That one goes. Count it. And the 76ers lead by 4.
You gotta like how Lowry puts his head down and just charges in on the drive.
Garland against Walker. Good on the bucket.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Lowry.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. You have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. You have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Philadelphia leading by 4. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Knocked loose. So it's the Cavaliers now. To the middle. There's Garland. And Thompson kicks to Strus. Misses the 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Walker looking for an opening. Thompson with the rebound. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 7. Pass to Merrill. Just 5 on the clock. Releases. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Yabusele, guarded by Garland. Pass to Bona. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Down low. Banked in off the glass. Garland's got 4 this quarter.
Always good seeing a guard like Garland score inside.
Garland against Lowry. And there it is for him. .26 seconds left to play here in the third. There's Garland. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second.
And he knows exactly what he's doing. Garland gets inside and puts the defender in a position where he has to foul.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Jared Allen's checked in for Thompson. Evan Mobley comes in for Dean Wade. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Max Strus. And it's Okoro in for Sam Merrill. From deep, George. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean,
that concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. 76ers lead by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
Served him up. Hasty room service dime right there.
First team foul.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Running the wings, it's Oubre and Jordan. Andre Drummond is out there with Embiid, and it's Maxey in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. The 76ers leading by 3. Oubre finds Embiid. Now Drummond. Maxey on the wing. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Back to Embiid. Kicks it out to Maxey. Just 3 to shoot. Over Okoro. Maxey, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Mitchell passes to Hunter. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. To tie it up. Drains the three-pointer. Hunter's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Allen, and Allen slams it in.
Allen's got some old-school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility. Does a good job finishing above the rim.
Hits the three-point bomb. Going right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Here's Okoro. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Andre Drummond picks one up. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
You've also got to commend them for how they've attacked the basket. They've been aggressive. They've not settled and have consistently gone at the rim.
The shot by George, wide open. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 3. Here's Embiid. Kicks it out to Maxey. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc, another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, the defense was looking for something different there. Maxey kept it himself off the pick that time.
Here's Mitchell. It's not going to go for him. George with the defensive effort. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Drummond. Kicks it out to Maxey. Oubre outside. No good from outside. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Mitchell wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 21 in the game.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
Oubre can't get it to go. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Maxey into the lane. Oubre sets the screen for George. Mitchell against Oubre. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Mitchell against George.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
2 shots.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that ties the game up.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Embiid pushes to George. Back to Embiid. It falls!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Mitchell. Got it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Here's Maxey. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Embiid inside. He's against Allen. Embiid kicks to Drummond. Here's Oubre. It's on. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Here's Allen. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from... And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. Andre Drummond is out there with George, and it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. Cleveland's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Mitchell feeling it out a bit to the paint. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And you want more of this from Mitchell. Good to see him moving the ball like that.
Now, here's Maxey, covered by Okoro. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got the game tied up here for Philadelphia. Oubre with the steal. Great action here if you're just joining us, about 1 minute into OT.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Maxey. He's tightly guarded. Clock at 4. A 3-ball. Rebound, Donovan Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Good. Mitchell's got 26 points.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Hunter against George. Pass to Embiid. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. You're much better off making him go to the line.
Cavaliers leading. Now, here's Mitchell. With the drive, and jams it right over Andre Drummond. Wow!
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
Maxey on the wing, covered by a Coral. Lets the three fly. It's in! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
No fear in Maxey, folks. This guy is ready for the big moment and welcomes the challenge.
That's his second personal foul. 13.
Cavaliers have gotten all three of their shots to drop so far in overtime. Mitchell, and it's sent back by George. Now here's Drummond, covered by a Coral. Oubre against Mitchell. George with the screen on Mitchell. Pocket 6. Back to Drummond to take the lead. That shot missing. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers on offense. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Shooting for Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell. 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
Maxey looking it over. Embiid inside the line. Offline. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime.
get the benefit of having a deep roster.
Yeah, it's a luxury these days, honestly. Resting stars, truly trusting your second unit, all keys to a successful and well-rested squad.
A look at Orlando's opening lineup. The Wagner brothers on the floor. Franz at the 3, Mo in the middle. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. And it's Ben Carroll in at the 4 slot.
Man, Suggs can really move. And once he sees he has a clear path, he launches up for the dunk.
And the foul called on Paul George.
Paul George.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Caldwell-Pope.
Now Philadelphia with it. 4-point game. Here's Maxey. Drives to the hoop. Out to Oubre. Back to Maxey. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer. Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
George hits them both. And Joel Embiid with a number of different co-stars in his time in Philly, Richard.
Yes, Ben Simmons in his prime, Jimmy Butler, James Harden, they've all come and gone. But in Tyrese Maxey, Embiid might have found the tag team partner for the long haul.
Back to Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Here's Wagner. Paul George pulls it in. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Embiid against Wagner. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Get out of that man's way. Embiid throwing down that power finish.
And Carroll passes to Caldwell-Pope. And yep, it's good. Caldwell-Pope's got 6. The 76ers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And he comes up with a bucket.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Wagner, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Nails it from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Maxey surveys. Pass to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
Suggs, the pass to Ben Carroll. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Embiid. And no good, trying to use the glass. The Magic have got 6 of 8 shots to go. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. It's good on the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. It's George on the wing. From the arc. He buries it from 3.
With an efficient jump shot and limitless confidence, man. I'll tell you what, George is a threat from just about anywhere on the floor.
Now here's Suggs. Pass to Caldwell Pope.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Magic.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Now here's Maxey. George outside. Here's the three. Rebounded by Suggs. Magic leading by 3. Here's Banchero. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Yeah, that play shows Banchero's strength and his determination.
Orlando shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. The 76ers have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. It's George on the wing. He's covered by Suggs. Drummond is screen on Suggs. Pass to Oubre. Suggs against George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target from outside. In transition, the Magic on the run. Some room here for Suggs. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Suggs has got 6.
Yeah, nice initiative from Suggs. Seeing an easy scoring opportunity and pouncing on it.
For 3, Maxey. And so it's the Orlando Magic up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys stat-wise?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Wagner in at the 5 down low. Kicks it out to Wagner. 4-3. It's rebounded by George. 76ers trail by 6. Pass to Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Embiid brings a double team. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Orlando with the ball. Poke loose. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Ryan, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oubre.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Now here's Suggs. He's got 6.
So cunning and effective in screen and rolls. I really like watching Suggs operate in these sets.
Screen by Embiid. Maxey against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Drummond. And here's Oubre from the arc. That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed. Oubre's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Now here's Maxey. Beyond the arc, and stolen by Suggs. They're running. He goes up. Banchero cleaning up the fast break.
In transition, Banchero already knows to turn on the Jets. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense to catch up on him at all.
Caldwell Pope against Maxey. Drummond the screen on Caldwell Pope. Maxey against Caldwell Pope. Maxey passes to Embiid. Shot clock at 5. Nice D from Wagner. Magic leading by 6. With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Philadelphia shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And so Drummond nails them both. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Maxey against Caldwell Pope. To the paint. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Caldwell Pope's got 13. 76ers trail by 6. It's George on the wing. He's covered by Suggs. Can't connect from short range. And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre.
Kelly Oubre.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And Carroll with a screen on Maxey. Caldwell Pope finds Banchero. Back to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
For 3, Maxey. The Sixers again can't hit.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Embiid a screen on Caldwell Pope. George's shot is good.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact and to his finish.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Kicks it out to Wagner. Rebound by the 76ers. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in the game. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line.
Andre Drummond.
And these will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
Second team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Shooting for Orlando. Paulo Banchero. Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Just 4 seconds left in the first half. George for 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we finished off 1 half of play. Orlando ahead, up by 7. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Without question, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope displaying his skills today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Kyle Lowry out there with Walker. Then there's Edwards and a Giabaselli in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Walker's shot is off. Orlando leading by 7. Carter, the pass to Harris. Back to Carter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Carter's got his first points in this one.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Isaac. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
What impressive body control from Isaac. Looking strong and composed on these difficult finishes.
That free throw good from Isaac. 76ers trail by 12. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning. That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night."
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Black. And it's Bona with a rebound. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Edwards. Here's Bona. Tries again, and the layup is up and in.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Here's Black with the drive, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Walker for 3. The shot comes out. Stolen by Lowry. The shake. And it's good on the layup.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Here's Black. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Bona. Walker with it. The 3. It doesn't go for him. Orlando leading by 9.
Philadelphia foul. Gershon Yabusele. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Black. An easy 2 on the layup. And now an 11-point Magic lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Walker. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Isaac.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And a quality find there by Isaac. It's really nice to see a big guy watching the floor for opportunities like that.
Pass to Walker.
Magic foul. Right. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. And he lobs it up. 4 on the clock. And here's Lowry from the arc. Philadelphia with another miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's De Silva, guarded by Edwards. Here's Isaac. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Isaac's got 5 points in the quarter.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Here's Black. He has 6. That shot missing. And here they come. Walker for three. Doesn't go for him. Pass to De Silva. Three-pointer. That shot is off. And so it's the Orlando Magic in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Setting the floor for the Magic. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Banchero out there with Mo Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Lowry with it. Now guarded by Suggs. Lowry surveys the D. And there's the lob.
And just a shrewd pass by Lowry. He has a gift for seeing what's happening on the floor and finding shooters.
The kick out to Banchero. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Walker in the post. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Back to Walker. Here's Bona, defended by Wagner. Wagner with a steal. In transition. For three, Caldwell Pope. Rebound by Philadelphia. And stolen by Banchero. Pass to Suggs.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Here's Bona. Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him. And it's a completely new group for the 76ers.
Substitution on the court.
Caldwell Pope against Maxey. Right side, Caldwell Pope. And the bucket is good. Caldwell Pope's got 21. And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. And foul called on Paul George. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his third foul so far.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
The baseline J. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Outside Oubre. It's George on the wing. Clock at 6. To stop the run. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando leading by 21. Suggs with it. Caldwell Pope, a screen on Oubre. Suggs. The rebound by Maxey. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Getting up and finishing. Maxey leaving no doubt.
Caldwell Pope. The pass to Suggs. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration.
And that's one of the underrated aspects of his game, his passing. He knows the defense expects him to finish the job, but he just drops off a dime.
Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Back to Suggs. Wagner on the wing. Embiid covers. Here's Suggs. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Magic.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And what a huge performance it was for Jalen Suggs.
He ran things with precision. Great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots. And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Magic leading by 22. The three from Suggs. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Oubre finds George. They get it again. And the shot's good.
Love the activity from Embiid. Just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive. Getting rewarded for it there.
Wagner on the wing. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Shoots over Maxey. Goes back up. Philadelphia grabs the miss. And Carroll against Embiid. Wagner with a steal. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Philadelphia ball.
And stolen by Banchero. It's off. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.